It's called the chestnut mare. What can I say? You know, most of the time, you know, what we have to I always try very hard to make ourselves understand is that we don't want to get, again, fixated on one problem, okay? Because what can happen is that you fixate so much on one problem, one forgets a little tiny bit that there are more things to do. And, you know, and a lot of times, you know, we have to kind of just figure out what makes them tick, and, you know, and also what makes them understand what we want. Sometimes simple work is better. Sometimes even maybe sometimes a little complicated work makes it better. But it depends on also the day, you know. So just kind of allow yourself to warm up here. Jessica, I just want to watch for a moment. And you just kind of ride, okay? You see, but when you look at her a little bit, you know, she has a slightly bit of the shape of the neck is a little tiny, we call it, I don't want to give it a bad name, but it's called wedge-shaped, yeah? And sometimes that is a little bit easy for horses to collapse a little bit in the pole area because her pole area is short. So for her to collapse very is easy, yeah? And the same token, as you just said, it's also easy for her to invert. So it's the same idea, it's the same for the same reason. But just keep trotting now. 1, 2. She's really kind of a nice mover. Doesn't matter, I don't care. And think of yourself a little bit, not so much that you have to look perfect here in front of me. Do you understand what I mean? I want you to be the rider. So try to think more of your horse than on anything else. Just kind of ignore me a little bit. Even though that's hard to do. No, never mind. But just try to ride it. Try to ride what she needs from you. But try to pay attention to the horse, not the mirrors. I always want to make riders understand the mirrors are there to check if they're right, not to check if they're wrong. If you have a good feel and you feel like you're having what you want, that's when you check. So you pay a little bit attention to where she is, what she does in front of you. That's it. And yes, of course, I don't want your head to be down, but I do want you to peek at her.
I'm working so hard.
Yeah, but you're supposed to look at her. The top dressage riders, the only thing you see, you don't see their heads down, but you see their eyes down. Do you understand? Your eyes are still peaked at the horse. You just don't drop your chin. Okay? Yeah, just stay with your connection. Stay with the connection on either side. This is fine. Just stay. Just keep her. Go forward to it so you don't let yourself be fussed with it, and just ride it. But make sure that your hands are closed and feel that your core is not allowing your arms to walk away, because you allow or you hold the contact. What you don't want to do is to have your arms a little bit too loose by your side and she's able to take them from you constantly. Do you understand? I want you to stay more steady there. But allow it. It's okay. But just let her go a little bit. Make a circle. Go canter a little more. Because I think she needs to be, canter a little more. Go canter just a little longer. I think her canter is better right now the work than in the trot, because she breaks into the canter, so let it happen. And go a little straighter with your outside rein. Good, just like that. Let that canter work her body. Good. Sometimes there are days when you just warm up in a canter. Sometimes there are days you warm up in the trot. So just keep your right rein. Make sure your left rein is not too strong. That's it. Just stay with it. Think less bending in, just more straight. Keep your right rein. That's it. Good. And circle again in the middle. I'm going to start working with you now, so you stay with me, okay? That is fine. Sometimes, you know, I kind of watch horses and they kind of talk to me a little. So I think she needs the canter. She told me so. And then straight again. Think of your outside rein. That's it. Your seat is fine. Little touching on the mouth so she pays attention. Hold your right rein. Think a little bit that when you feel her attention wander, just talk to the ring finger. That's where the rein is there. Just a little, without disturbing. You just touch. It's a little bit more like you're squeezing a little sponge. That's it. But keep your right rein. Your right rein is always a little loose. Just focus. I don't care even if she looks just a little out. I don't care. That's it. I want you to stay in the canter. Keep your outside rein vertical. Don't cross over the withers. That's it. Keep your canter. Stop staring at the mirror, Jessica. I am your mirror. Good. Go straight down the wall. Just keep your legs on. Good. Fine. This is good. Keep it. Focus on her canter. Focus, just focus, outside rein. Yeah. Very good. Excellent. Now you make a trot transition, but very careful. Okay, we do that again, because that was not a trot transition. I call that a falling into the trot. So do that again, and quiet, quiet. Outside rein a little shorter, so you don't end up behind your saddle. Just stay there. Just right to the bit. No, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, go on. Canter, put your hands forward, a little forward. There you go. Now try to think that you just regulate the canter and let the trot happen. Just regulate. Hands down on outside. That was better. And trot, 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 trot. Doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. And rising. Come. Keep your arms by your side so you don't feel like they're too open. Yeah? No, keep the hands by your side. Go straight. What I meant with that is just that you don't take them away from your body. Yeah? And change rein on the diagonal FXH. Just keep your trot. Good. Just trot, trot, trot. Excellent. That is super. Very nice. Look where you're going. Look where you're going. You don't need more. Think of your right rein, because that right rein always is a little bit of a floaty one. And again, you see, the horse is hollow right. So we just make sure that we have both sides. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, straight ahead. Keep your outside rein with the inside. You want to feel like both reins have similar connection, even though, you know, horses, of course, want to hold one more than the other. Good. Don't let her go anywhere else. Keep her where she is. I think what you're thinking of is saying, oh, she relaxes now, and you're stretching, quote, down. No, keep her in that frame you want her to stay in for a moment. On the left rein, straight with the left. That's it. And forward. Trot, 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 trot. Little trot. Little tiny engine. Not faster. That's enough. It's more just a little tiny bit the engine work. That's plenty right there. It's more like that when I see you pushing, I want a response happening, yeah? This looks good now. Before it was a little bit like you had to say, come on, come on, come on. You have to kind of say, go on your own, and then you leave her alone. Yeah, that's plenty. Very nice. That is super. Now when you're on the circle, pick up the canter again. This is a beautiful outline. Don't change it. Don't change it. Train where she is comfortable. This is comfortable. Stay, stay. And right forward to it and straight ahead. You see, she has to just realize that the connection, she does not feel trapped. Stay straight. But the same token, you don't just throw it away. Keep that canter with both sides. Hands closed, thumbs away from each other. Stay there. Yeah, stay there. Excellent. Good. Stay there. Focus just that you keep her line in order, that you keep the pole in the right spot, that you keep the body straight between you. Just continue. Nice serpentine, so what? Very nice. Stay in a large circle once more. Both reins. Nice. Elbows down, hands apart. Hands a little feeling downward so the line isn't broken. Good girl. Super. Super, Jessica. Very nice. And now on that circle, keep you closed, fist nice. And again, you stay and you make a trot transition. And do it just by sitting, holding a little yourself, stop a little bit the driving, but to sit a little bit more. Very well done. Super riding. Good job. Stay with your contact. You see, what you're doing is you're becoming, quote, I call it, you say, oh, what a nice horse, and you're throwing everything away you worked for. Stay there for a moment. Let her realize that this is a good place. You understand? And then you let it happen. You want to take your clothes